Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be giving you a workaround VS Code. So for those of us that don't know what VS Code is, I suggest you go back to my previous video to see what I explained. So VS Code, simply put, is a text editor, or like people would also call it an integrated development environment that helps you to write code in form of text, alphabets, letters, numbers, symbols, and what have you in a formatted way. So we are going to, there of course, there are other choices to use for code editing, which includes Atom, Sublime Text, and all that, but I just want to stick with VS Code for the course of this tutorial. So these are just this is just the environment of VS Code. If you open your VS Code that you have installed, you can actually see that on the left hand side here we have this symbol that looks like a file. It's actually called an explorer. So when you open it, you see this is an explorer. This is more like where you save a workspace, where you save your files and folders, your images, assets, audios, and all that. So this here below this is just the search bar where you can search for icons that search for text rather that can be found in your file for easy navigation. So whatever you want to type, you can just type it here. So for now, no file is open, so of course we're not expected to see any results. We come over here to source code. This is not important for now. This is just like a GitHub extension. Come down here to this. This is another one, a run and debug for when we get started with them writing natural codes, programming. We run into some errors, so we want to test out our code and see. This is actually what is useful. And then we have the extension tool here. This tool is actually used for searching for extensions. So an extension is basically a software in VS Code, you can see, that helps to make coding easier, simpler, and faster for you as a developer. And then two of my favorites, or rather for beginners, that I would recommend you download or you check out is Live Server, and of course the Prettier. So now these other ones are just extensions. I don't want to dwell much on them for the because of our time in this tutorial. So moving forward, we have on this panel here, we have the file. The file is actually like the name, you see. To every command or function, there is a shortcut beside it. This is for new text file. This is a new file. This is for a new window. Of course, the new window will open a new instance of this VS Code for you. A new file will create a new file for you, and a new text file will create a new text file for you. We also have the open, to open a file or folder, whatever, open a folder too. I think this is just for file, this is for folder, and then you can actually open a workspace from your file, open recent things you've gone through, and then you can add a folder to workspace. You can actually save workspace also. You can duplicate this, share, and many other things. I'm just going to try to focus on the most important thing. This is edit. This is just your normal shortcut for undo, redo, copy, cut, paste. And mind you, if you're on Windows, you have to pay attention to this. This is Command Z. But for Windows, it's going to be Control Z, Command X, Control C for Windows, and Control V for Windows also. These are not much of an importance, so I'm just going to skip them. Down here, again, we have this copy line down, move line up. You're moving text, you're moving a line of text, your code, like you will say, moving it up or moving it down. I'm going to skip this for now, go over here, the views. So these are not too important for now, but you can just do well to check them out and see what they do. So just to mention, you can also set the appearance of your VS Code. You can customize it to a much better view in terms of your theme, in terms of your formatting and editor layout like you would have and all that. So it's just up for you to know what you want to do. So just to keep it simple, I am just going to do one simple exercise here. I'm going to import a file or a folder rather, and then we can get started. So the first thing to do if you want to import a folder, I like to keep here open by clicking it. If it's closed, you can just click it, toggle it to toggle open and close on this Explorer icon. So I just go to this my file here, right? And you can see now we have a open folder. You can click on this open folder to actually open a folder, to make a folder to come on here. You can add a folder to workspace. Whichever one that works for you is fine. I prefer add folder to workspace. You could prefer open folder to workspace. So whatever one that works for you, just do it. So before you open a folder to workspace, it's expected you should have a folder you want to open. So in this my case, I have a folder that's called Naya. There are two ways to do that. I could drag this Naya and drop it here, and it's going to be fine. Or I can actually go here and then click on the file, and then of course I'm going to add. I didn't click on this, sorry. Click on the file. Oh, I should click on this VS Code. If I click on the file, I can actually add a folder to workspace. So I'm going to click on add folder to workspace. And again, it takes me to my control panel, my file explorer, sorry. And I can just navigate through where I know the folder is, in my case, Naya. If I double click it or click on add, it's going to set it up for me here automatically, and I can open it by clicking on it, and then I can see the files that are here. So this is an index.html file, meaning it's a file type of HTML with a name, index. This is a document file that has a name of Naya and an extension of doc. And finally, this is an image that has a name of Naya and an extension of .png. So this is just it. If you've come this far, welcome. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to go on to actually write some proper codes. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.